Welcome back to Certain Hijinks. This is Jacob, and this is Pocket Monsters Green. I'm back. It's been about a week, but let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna be clearing my throat every once in a while. I assure you, I do not have the plague. It's allergies because the weather's changing. Because fall is knocking on Texas's door. To the degree that it can knock on Texas's door. We're having what I like to call false fall, where it's like super nice out, you know, light breeze, there's sun, but like it's just enough to like keep your face warm, but there's like it's not like you're not gonna go above like 85, you know, except on like the hottest point of the day, but otherwise you're like fine. The point being is that all of this will go away within like a week. Like within honestly, I haven't gone outside. For all I know, it could already be like just the worst outside. So here we are. What a time. It's nice to be back. It's nice to play again. I haven't had the time. I've been painting a lot. I play Warhammer. I've been painting a lot, and it's been really nice and relaxing to just like sit there and paint and sort of just chill out, you know. I was gonna say something and then I forgot. Oh well. So now we're at Silphco, or the Silph Company, the company that makes all the interesting technology in the Pokemon world, or at least here in the region that this game takes place in. So Silph is responsible for Pokeball technology. This is where you get the Master Ball, which is a Pokeball that can catch any Pokemon. So kind of in an important place. But Team Rocket has taken over the company because Giovanni, the leader of Team Rocket, is attempting to basically like convince the CEO to give him control of the company because he wants the Master Ball. You'll sort of find out why later. So there's sort of a strategy with Silphco. The strategy is I don't touch any of the warp pads. I just walk up all of the stairs until I can't walk up anymore, and then I go back down and I start doing warp pads stuff until I get to where I need to go. Because it's complicated, because I'll show you whenever we get to one of them, but there are these little pads, and when you step on them, they teleport you to other parts of the level. And it's a little goofy. Is all I'm saying. You know, a little yuck. Because it's hard to tell. Some of them go to different floors. And I had a hard time, especially whenever I was younger, figuring it out. Like, I remember having to use guides for this part up until like middle school, and then I was able to just start brute forcing it by doing this kind of thing. So yeah, it's these little triangle-y bits. I can't get there because this requires a specific item and needs a card key. But these warp pads, they teleport you to another warp pad on the level, and each one's connected to a different one. So the puzzle for this is you need to figure out what each one does and where it goes. Because basically, once you get the keypad, you can pretty much go anywhere. So once you get the key card, you can just not use the warp pads, except for to get to the manager's office, because that's where Giovanni is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's okay. We'll be fine. We use Gyarados. Sandslash. Dig a tunnel. I mean, we really don't have to. I'm pretty sure it's an Electrode. It only knows Thunder Shock and like Sonic Boom, so we could probably have just used Slash, but whatever. So yeah, today's goal for this recording sesh is I'd like to get through Silph Co. I'd like to, within the next hour or two of recording, probably just like an hour of recording. Okay, they missed. Okay, I was gonna get all mad. Luckily, we have so much health. Oh, we're paralyzed. Phooey. Okay. I'm going to use a potion, because if I remember correctly, we bought those. So, I think this is... Yeah, those are... those. Okay, these are the hyper potions. We got those. Those are revives. Hey, and those are full heals. Alright, baby. Yeah, see, so I'm just gonna show it. But see, whoop! Whoop! And now I'm somewhere else. I don't know what floor I'm on. So you get lost, and you start teleporting all along the floors and stuff. So the secret is, don't touch any of the warp pads. Just walk up the stairs, fight all the trainers, then start doing the warp pads and stuff, because then you don't get lost. Because you know what all of the floors look like, and blah, blah, blah. And also, you're not getting distracted by fighting all of these trainers. And they're like, what are you doing here? And you're like, I don't know. Uh-oh. Gyarados kind of needs to kill this thing in one shot. Otherwise, he's going to take buku damage. Use Bite, please. Okay, it's a barrier. That's not great. Because that's going to increase the Electrode's defense by a lot, but not enough! Oh, they missed. Wow. We are quite the lucky fish we've got here. Da 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 da. So yeah. And luckily the pads aren't actually random, they just are basically doors that lead to other floors. So for now, we're gonna just not touch these. And we're just gonna walk up the stairs. Like a sane, rational human being. This place also has a whole lot of items. Some pretty good ones, too. There are, like, TMs you can get here. This is where you get the Master Ball. Bam! Team Rocket. Bum, 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 bum. It's a rat! I'm sort of messing with the audio for the games, because I think they've been a little quiet lately. So I'm experimenting. I think they might be a little bit louder. I'm going to definitely turn that up whenever I record Custom Robo later, because I started that. If you guys haven't seen, I started a new series. I'm going to be playing Custom Robo. Because I needed something that wasn't Pokemon. I felt like variety is the spice of life, and I was like, you know, I don't think it's that I don't want to start disliking or getting, like, uppity about this game. Whenever it's like, the reason why you're probably not grooving as much is because you feel like you're forced to play this thing, and because you're, like, you know? If you play something else, it'll break up the monotony. And it's like, yeah, you're right, it does. It breaks up the monotony. I feel good about it. This is Rest, I think? No, this is Rest. What move is this? Okay, now I remember. Quit it. So rude. Okay, and then this guy's like, hey, you're not Team Rocket. Thanks for coming. Help us. A reminder also that our player character is canonically 10 years old, and he's whooping these adults' ass. It's sort of... A lot of people... Oh, because this is like a child child power fantasy, right? So the whole idea is, hey, kids, in the world of Pokemon, where people have essentially like trained pets that protect them, you get the capability of defending yourself from adults by essentially having these pets that can defend you. Then you can outstrip them just because you're good at raising them. So the idea is that your player character is just a bit of a prodigy and just really knows how to maximize the potential out of their team. Which is like, you know, good on them. Everything being faster than me is weird. I know Snorlax is slow, but I was not prepared for slow. No on this one. We need to keep the boy in. Soon. Alright. Still nothing. Okay, and then over here, I think this is just a warp panel. Okay, yeah, there's another dude over here. I haven't decided what Pokemon game I'm going to play after this one. That's the other thing, too. I'm debating on which Pokemon game I want to play next. I don't think I'm going to play Yellow, because I'm playing Gen 1 right now, and I feel like going Gen into Gen is boring, because you guys will just see basically the same game anyway, and that's a wee bit on the dull side. So instead, I think I'm going to opt for playing Gold, Silver, or Crystal, but having a mod of some kind, whether it be like a randomizer or doing it as a Nuzlocke. There's also a couple of like fan modded versions that looked interesting that I'm like, I think I might do that one because I think they look cool. And I kind of want to play the game on a different axis and kind of be forced to use Pokemon I've not done before, or they have to be used differently. So I didn't actually check the bottom of this thing. There might be an item. No. There are items here. They're just behind the locked doors, which makes sense because this is like a company. Which then leads me to be like, so does that mean that... Oh yeah, so this is like a dossier about like, hey, Team Rocket and everything and all that stuff. And I think it's just like business reports and stuff. It's kind of cool. I don't actually remember what's in that text. So this guy being a Team Rocket dude is like, I was like, what? Really? And it's like, yeah, they just hired this random juggler. Imagine you're the boss leader of a organized crime syndicate, and you're looking for something that will give you an edge against this do-gooder that's been stomping around making your job harder. And somehow, magically, you get the wonderful idea, oh, what if I hired a clown? What if I got a random street performer to come and guard a room? Surely he will be stumbled because I've hired outside, and he will be surprised to find such a dude. And I'm just like, Giovanni, what are you smoking? Why is he here? Why is this juggler here? What is he doing? I feel like if this was in English, I could talk to him and maybe I'd get a clue. But I'm just like, I'm stumped. Hi. I'm a goon. Ugh. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Alright, I don't think we want to do Rage. I forgot what moves these are. This is Fly. This is Fury. I'm gonna try Fury Attack. I missed! I'm a fool. Okay, how much damage does this do? Ooh, not enough! Okay, well... I'm gonna have to use another potion. Risking it for that Biscuit. Oh, no! Oh, they used Tackle. Why did he use Tackle? Why did he use Tackle? I'm confused. Oh, well. I'm fine with it. Hey, level 38, baby. Coughing. You surf. Good times. Easy peasy. No, but for reals, all of these grunts are basically jokes. I'm also a tad over-leveled. Because the way that all of these stuff is laid out, you can do Koga, Silph-Co. You can do Silph-Co or Koga at the same time. Like, you could do them interchangeably. So Giovanni's going to be, I think, like a couple levels below Koga. The previous gym leader we fought. So the idea is that you can go into either one of them slightly overpowered. Just pick your battle and pick which one you want to be most prepared for. And as a gym leader, Koga's not that difficult, is the thing. Like, he's not super scary or intimidating. Like, poison types aren't super great. He's frustrating because Toxic and Minimize plus, like, poison being neutral on most everything is just enough that it can be a little daunting if you don't have chunky boys on your team, or if you don't have Pokemon that can hit really hard. You, like, really want a Ground or Psychic type, because if you can use super effective stuff, it's fine. But, like, his Pokemon's defenses aren't super great. They're kind of whatever. Okay. Pokes. Switch with you. And we're also gonna use a Hyper Potion. Because now that we know where we can get decent potions, we will never have to go to a Pokemon Center out of frustration or desperation again. Okay, I think I can do this bit. Yeah, there's a bit you can do by doing this. There, and now I can get the item that's stashed. There's an item that's like stashed underneath there. Then if you go south, you can warp, then warp back if you go back down. So that way you can, if you warp back down so that way you're facing the right way and you can go sneak by and get it. And it's really the only way to go do it is by doing this little warp trick. What move did I want to use? Strength. Okay, Headbutt. Again, I was just like, am I going first? Am I going second? I don't know. That was a glare. I'm paralyzed. Rest. It's not doing a lot of damage. Oh, I Seismic Tossed it. Oops. Well, that's fine. That finished it off. I meant to do rest. Alright, well, gonna get this item then. I don't know what the item is. bag. It is the new item. It's also a key item. This might be the card, actually. This might be the thing that you... I forget if this is how you get the card. I forget if this is how you get the card. The other trick you can do is if you lure this guy up, so that way he comes all the way over, you can sneak behind him using the warp panels. So, you have that option as well. Oh! The other thing that's fun with this that you're not seeing because this is in Japanese, there are 4 dudes that call themselves the 4 Rocket Brothers, and they each have like one Pokemon that's like level 33, and it's pretty powerful. I forgot to do the thing. I used Seismic Toss again when I meant to use Rest. I want to get rid of the paralysis without having to use an item. There we go. Now we sleeping. It's not gonna do a lot of damage. Hypno's a psychic type, so it's gonna want to use special moves, but... Oh, this is disabled now. Okay. But Psychic ain't gonna do... Confusion ain't gonna do a lot against Snorlax. It's really not. Oh, Poison Smog. Oh, we got poisoned. Son of a... What a joik. Alright. Alright. Bag. Full heals. There we go. I can just heal myself using Rest, so I'm not gonna worry about potioning. Let's check and see. Because that looked like a key item. Because it doesn't have a number on it. Like, it doesn't have X1. So this might be the key card. It is, in fact, the key card. We can now get anywhere within the building. We barely have to fuss with the warp pads. We can just go. We can just go now. I forgot that the keypad, like the key card, I don't know why I called it a keypad. The key card, you have to do that little twisty puzzle right there. Like, you have to, like, logic brain go, oh, you have to come down on the panel so that way you can walk in front of that guard. Otherwise, you will never get the key card and you get stuck. Like, there's no other way to get it. So yeah, now we're gonna just, like, open stuff as we go, and then we're gonna go back downstairs, and we're gonna just start opening everything. I think I only have a few more rocket grunts that are just regular grunts, and then we'll be good to go. Strength, though. Yes. Did we use Gyarados already? Whatever. It'll be fine. It'll all even out. Everyone gets a level 38 eventually. I think we'll be like level 40-ish by the time we get to Sabrina, which is about where we want to be. So that's good. Just use Bite. Until he gets Hyper Beam. Or Thrash. This is about what we're going to be doing. And then, oh boy. One of the key things is that good Lord Gyarados hits like a truck. Like, holy crap. Alright, and then these people are all like, I'm sad that Team Rocket is here, and we're adults, and we don't have Pokemon because we're lame-os. And then this guy's a grunt, and he's like, haha, I'm here to guard these people, because these are the employees. And the grunts are basically guarding these exits to say, yeah, no, you're not moving. There's nothing the Zubat can do to me that will do, like, literally any damage. That was a wing attack. We'll be fine. I think that was Bite. Cool. And then one headbutt and we're good. Oh, we might call it after this next battle, just because we're getting close to the 30-minute mark. Rock Tomb. Not Rock Tomb. Rock Slide. Rocks fall. The Zubat dies. Alrighty. And now we send out Joe. Oh my god, Golbat. I didn't really say it before, but I'm missing his, because I feel like he's got like the crazy tongue in, which version does he get the crazy tongue? I feel like that's in like original Red and Blue. Yeah. In like original Red and Blue, he's got that crazy tongue. I guess like I thought that was the bad sprite. I didn't know that it was the improvement. Good lord. God, his little gloved hand is so malformed. Okay. Let me check and see. Warp pad. People are there. There's a warp there. Open this. We're gonna fight this guy next time. If it is the guy to fight. But otherwise, this has been Certain Hijinks. This has been Jacob, and this has been Pocket Monsters Green, and this has been an episode. Until next time, see ya!